Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are taking a look at these EZA Ginyu Force members. I decided I'm going to do them in pairs. I was originally going to do Guldo and Recoome separate, but when I was looking at their link partners, like, Guldo is Recoome's best buddy. So if I'm going to be linking them together in Recoome's video, it's kind of silly to like record two different videos. So we're going to do them together, and then my assumption is that Jason Birder will come out together, so I'll record them together, and then Ginyu will be separate on his own at the end. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to take a look at the unit's passives, and we are going to look at the team build here and everything else that goes along with them, right? So my Guldo here is Planet Namek Saga category lead now, so it's very interesting what they did with the leader skills. They're actually making all of these Ginyu Force units like little mini free-to-play leaders, which I think is really, really awesome, right? So the super attack effect here greatly raises defense for one turn and a high chance of stunning an enemy. So very, very good for like super battle road, right? And then if we look at the regular passive here, um, what Guldo does is he gets attack and defense 80% plus additional attack and defense 40% when ki is 12. That's significant because he supers on 9 ki, so he gets a bonus when he's at 12. Attacked enemies attack and defense minus 20% for 2 turns, and seals plus an additional 10% attack and defense per Ginyu Force category ally on the team, up to 50%. So what we're going to be doing is we're not going to be running a Ginyu leader, but the rest of the team will be Ginyu Force. So as long as you have 5 members that are Ginyu Force on the team, you should be good to go. So that's the team building I'm going to be using. I definitely recommend building Guldo with full additionals. When units have a chance to stun or seal or whatever, it's a really good idea to do that, right? I haven't farmed his equips up quite yet, but I'm planning to give him like full combo attack. If I can, I might farm up a dodge for him just so he can have like level 3 dodge. I think that could be useful. And you can see I'm not linked up very well there right now as well, right? So it's kind of like a fresh out of the box Guldo. And then right here we've got Recoome, right? So Recoome gets Terrifying Conquerors for a leader, and then which is really cool because if you're a free-to-play player or like you're trying to do like a Prime Battle event where you can only use like free-to-play units, like these are actually decent leader skills, right? So I'm just really impressed with what they've done with these units so far because the Ginyu Force team was like a godsend when it first came out for free to play players because it was like a full free to play like rainbow team that you could get, and now they're just like even better, right? So Recoome greatly raises attack for one turn, causes supreme damage, and greatly lowers defense. Nothing too crazy on that super attack effect, but they actually made Recoome a pretty beastly unit here. So he gets attack and defense 120. He gets another 30% attack and defense with each attack he receives up to 120. So basically, if he gets tagged 4 times, he's going to be at attack and defense 240, which is really good. And then he has a high chance of guarding all attacks as long as you have a Ginyu Force category ally on the team. So if you're like running Recoome just like on a standard, I don't know, Space Traveling Warriors, Dragon Ball Seekers, or something, and you're not running full Ginyu Force, as long as you just throw one other Ginyu Force member on there, you're good. My gut feeling is that Jace is going to be ridiculous and like a must on every extreme team. So I think he'll be floating around. Equips, I do have a lot of crit. I threw the dodge on just because I had it, but I'm actually going to take the dodge off. You can be very liberal with these equips, by the way, because they can literally only be used for that character. So as long as you're not playing around with like your generic equips, you can just be pretty free and easy with these. I I would like to actually get him some combo attack because my Recoome doesn't have any combo attack. I went full crit right away. You can see I've got 18 crit there. The dodge I actually really want to take off because I want Recoome to get hit, and he actually dodged like when I wanted him to get hit the last time I did a run. And then you can see there my links are very lowly leveled, so we're getting a pretty fresh out of the box unit here, right? And you can see my team build. All I'm doing is we created the Ginyu Force sandwich, in between two Bojacks. Bojack is going to give us a good leader skill, and he's a space traveling warrior support, which the whole Ginyu Force is. And then because we have 5 Ginyu Force units, we are getting Guldo's full passive. So that works out really, really great there, right? So first turn here, we don't have either of them, but it's fine because we're going to have them on rotation too, and then we'll have them like linked together, right? So uh, what we're doing is we're actually running the Transforming Frieza event, and there's actually a purpose to that. The reason why is because we don't need a super long event to show these two off. Like, we can get Recoome built up fairly quickly. But the other reason I'm running this is because when I get when I get extra copies of a Dokkan Fest unit that I can't sell for coins and I can't use because the unit's rainbowed, I do save enough to make a super attack level 5 copy on the side. Because then when the unit gets their EZA, you can awaken the SA5 one and feed it in for free, so you get the free level 15 super attack, right? So I have a transforming Frieza on the side extra that's super attack level 5. So I figured I might as well do something productive as well as getting the video done. So I'm actually farming up medals here for Frieza as we go, right? So, all right, we've got Recoome. Now, I really like this combo of Recoome and Guldo because Recoome wants to get hit to build his passive, so like slot 1 is a really good spot for him, and he's like he's going to be one of the tankier Ginyu forces. He's not going to show it on turn 1, but by the time he comes up for the second or third time and he's fully built, you're going to see the defense is looking a lot better. You can see that Recoome there was only about 100k defense, and then Guldo's at about 83k, right? This is a really nice combo though because Guldo is much weaker defensively, but he stuns and seals. So the reason why this match works out really, really well is that Recoome is going to be very defensive, and then Guldo is guaranteed whoever's in front of him, he'll have a chance to stun or seal them, and he'll kind of protect himself, right? I really like what Dokkan is doing here, by the way, where they are really playing into like the lore of the anime. Because if you remember when Goku and them start fighting these guys, like Recoome and Guldo was like the first pair that they fought against, and they fought together like as a pair, and then it was Jason Birder, and so they made Guldo and Recoome like synergize really well together, um, and then they made them link really well also, right? And I feel like Jason Birder are going to be very similar. They're going to link really well together. Their passives are going to play off of each other. Like, so in that rotation, if you're say running Jason Birder, Jace is probably going to get like just medium or high chance to dodge like flat out. So he's going to be your slot 1 unit. And then Jason slot 2 is going to be supporting, which is crazy. So here's Recoome at 2 mil turn 1 with only one of his 4 hits on his passive, right? So now he's got 3 hits on his passive. And then here's Guldo at 2.2 and sealing. Like 2.2 mil for Guldo. As a reference, guys, before this awakening, Recoome was touching like 400k damage, 500k damage. Guldo was like a 300k damage dealer. Like they weren't doing anything. And just like that, like with a snap of the finger, Guldo is like over 2 mil. Recoome is over 2 mil turn 1. And keep in mind, neither of these guys are full level 10 links, and their Ginyu Force links are actually really, really, really good, right? So, something I want to say about this Transforming Frieza event, right? I'm going to be honest, I was kind of sweating a little bit. I was a little bit nervous about if Global actually was getting the Frieza EZA, because when the data downloads came in initially, JP was the only one that had that data. Like Global was missing the Frieza EZA data. Now I wasn't too worried because the exact same thing happened with the Super Saiyan 4s. And actually people threw an uproar because they thought Global was getting shafted, and they had to do like an emergency announcement, and like they did an emergency like push and said, no, they're coming, here they are. Global's getting them, right? So that being said, like I knew like 99.99% chance like Global, yes, was getting Frieza too. But until we saw that confirmation in game, there's still that little bit of doubt in my mind, right? Well, I had a breath of relief today when I looked through the news updates, and they did officially put it in there. So if you go into the news and you look at the event notification and you just scroll down to the bottom, you'll see that Frieza's EZA is in there. So I'm very excited about that. Very excited to see what that looks like, right? All right, so now we've got Guldo and Recoome together again. Recoome's going to be taking plenty of hits. So after this first hit, Recoome's going to be fully built. He's already at 160k defense, right? So when he's fully built, he's going to be over 200k defense. This is just a fully free, farmable like unit. Like he's totally free, right? And these units are really good. So Jace here I'm looking at. I'm really excited for Jace because he's just a generic extreme class support. Right now he's 2 key 20%, but then he has Scouter built in, and there's no like HP condition like with Vegito, right? So like as long as Jace is on rotation, you've got Scouter. Can you imagine this guy is like extreme class, I don't know, key 3 attack and defense 30%, has Scouter ability, and they just throw on like a start of turn, like, I don't know, give him 80% attack and defense start of turn passive, right? This Jace becomes almost a must run on any team he's on because you can use him as a floating support, And on the turns he shows up, you've got Scouter, which is absolutely busted. Jace to me is going to be the most exciting, the one I'm looking forward most out of all the EZAs. I also think Int Ginyu is going to be very intriguing, right? We'll kind of get this turn in attack set here, but then I'll kind of talk more about why I think Int Ginyu is going to be really exciting, right? So Recoome here, this should be fully built. So there he is over 3 mil, guys. Once again, completely free. Now I've looked at other showcases of Recoome, and if you've got him full level 10 links and you maybe have like a 40% support, he can get over 4 mil, which is insane. And right there, that's why Guldo's so good. Jace was showing a super attack in slot 3, and Jace is not easy 8, so he was going to get hit hard, right? So Guldo basically protected him with the stun there, which I don't know. Like the Ginyu team, they're all like so unique and they have their own roles and they synergize so well. So I just really love what they did with the Ginyu Force, right? I don't know. It's just I'm so excited. So the reason why I'm excited for Int Ginyu is I was talking about how Recoome and like Guldo, they were like 400k damage, 300k damage, right? Int Ginyu, he was like 700k damage before EZA. So if they scale him similar to what they did with Recoome, and he gets a similar buff, and like they're gonna keep him attacking like relatively as hard as much harder as he was over Recoome, like Int Ginyu's gonna be over 5 mil attack stats, which is bananas. That's like we're talking like Prime Battle Frieza numbers, right? For like a very easy free to play, free to get unit, right? It's just crazy. And look at Recoome, just chilling, 220k defense. Actually, we're 1 digit away from all twos. How crazy would that have been? 222, 222, 1 digit away. I'll take 5 twos though. I mean, that defense is wild right there, right? So we'll make this Recoome's final attack step, but we will finish out the event because I do want to get the medals. So yeah, 3.2. 3.2 mil, very lowly linked, right? And, and then, yeah, Guldo's consistently over 2 mil for a quote unquote like utility unit, but 2 mil's a solid attack number, right? Let's see what he takes here from the super. Yeah, single digits. Guldo took single digits from this Frieza. Like, I get that it's a Dokkan event, but that Frieza can still do damage. If you're not properly defended, like, he will still hurt you. So, I was very impressed with what I saw there, right? Like, I mean, I don't know what to say, guys. These Ginyu Force units are wild. They're just crazy. I am so excited to see what they do with Jason Birder because I think they're going to be like really good. Here's the thing that's crazy, right? Guldo and Recoome were kind of like the least exciting of the bunch, and seeing how good their EZAs are makes me like crazy excited because Birder's intriguing because he has that dodge. So what if they just give him high chance to dodge? They make him like UI Goku and he's just always dodging. Like wouldn't that be wild? And then he gains passive based on dodge chance. He's like a mini free to play UI Goku. How crazy would that be? And then Jace, like I already said, like 100% excited for Jace. Generic extreme support, going to be crazy. And then I think Ginyu's just going to be an offensive and defensive powerhouse. They're just going to make him better than the rest in terms of raw stats, I think, but not have like as much of that side utility, right? So I don't know, guys. Anyways, let me know what you think of these Ginyu units, but I'm really excited. Dokkan's doing a great job. Let me know what you guys think of these Ginyu units, but thanks for watching. We'll catch you all in the next one.